across the Isle of Wight and across the world. This is Vectis Radio.
Good evening. It's Saturday night. It's the Rock Monster Show with me, Pyro the Rock Monster, sponsored by our good friends at Lawrence Lawn and Garden Services. Got a really rocking show for you tonight. Coming up on the show tonight, we'll be speaking to a chap called John, who plays in a band called The Pieces of Mind. They were featured on BBC 4's The Best Part-Time Bands in the UK a few months ago. Pieces of Mind with a track called I Need Someone, and joining me now live on the phone is John, known as Ducksy, from the band. Good evening, John. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening to you. Do we call you Pyro?
Pyro. I should call you Ducksy, shouldn't I?
Yeah. That's most of the people from the old 60s and the music land. They all know me as Ducksy.
I better ask how you got that name.
contrary to what they said on that BBC programme, when I was at school, we were fairly close to a river that flows through Newport called the River Usk. And we used to walk down to a pond just by the side of the River Usk, and I just used to feed ducks. A couple of us, we'd take sandwiches to school and would feed the ducks during the lunch hour. And then some little prat called me Ducksy because I fed the ducks. And it stuck with me for 60-odd years now.
Okay. And you had a very fortunate break recently. You got selected to appear on the show that was on BBC4 called The Best Part-Time Bands in the UK. That's quite a break there.
Yeah, I had a call, it was about July last year from one of the producers of the programme from a company called Wall to Wall. They rang me up and said, would you be interested in going on this programme? Now, initially, I thought it was going to be something like The X Factor and rubbish like that, so I said, no, we don't do those sort of programmes anymore. You know, we didn't do them in the 60s, really. Since back in the 60s, a Shirley Temple lookalike won a talent contest and we come second. 2 judges out of 3 voted for us. 1 judge voted for her, but she won. So I decided then we'd never do it again. But he explained that it was more than that. There was no prizes, no record contract or anything like that. It was purely a documentary. And just to see what part-time bands were doing in the UK. So we gave it a bash and we had quite a good time. We ended up playing in Belfast in the sort of regional final, but we didn't go on to the main final. I'm not certain if our health would have allowed us to go on to that anyway, because it was hard work doing all the filming at our age, etc.
Yeah, because you've been going quite a long time. You formed in 1963.
That's right, yeah. I started playing, as did a lot of people of my age, after The Shadows came out. So we all bought a Burt Whedon book, Playing a Day, and then we started playing Shadows-type songs in little bands. And then when I left school in 63, I decided that we could do with a singer. So I had a colleague in the company I worked for, and I said, do you fancy singing? So he said, yeah. So he joined us about August 63, and he's still with us now. So.
That's good. And you reformed in 2013. So what made you reform?
Well, Adrian, the singer that I was on about, was having a chat with one of the bass guitarists who played in a version of the band towards the late 60s, who sadly died last December. But they were in a pub in London, and they just happened to see a little announcement about the Rolling Stones' 50th anniversary. And he said, hang on a sec, it's the 50th anniversary of the old band that we played in. So Adrian had kept in touch with me over the years, so he gave me a call. And initially the plan was just for as many of the people in the band that we could find just to meet up for a meal and a drink. I found 6 of them, so 6 of us met up in a hotel down in Newport in South Wales, not your Newport. And we were chatting, and I said, well, why don't we play? So we started organising it. It took me a while to find all the people in the band. But we ended up with 13, I think, playing at a reunion gig in April in 2013. We were lucky enough to get Johnny Walker, the Radio 2 DJ, to come down and sort of introduce us on stage, because Adrian has been friends with Johnny for years. And since then, we've just decided to carry on playing. So the first year we did a few gigs for charity, and now we just do about a dozen gigs a year. We just finished a series of 3 back at the end of July, and we've got another 4 coming up at the end of September, and then that'll be it until probably February next year.
Okay, and I was looking back, you supported quite a few people. I do believe you supported The Who.
Yep, we were lucky in in Newport in South Wales. We got on well with a chap that used to own a music shop, a guy who sadly died now, called Morris or Mo White. He used to lend us equipment, so if one of our amplifiers or guitars went bust, he used to loan us out to us, didn't charge us for it or anything. And then he decided to go into promotion, so he brought lots of well-known groups to South Wales. We ended up playing support acts for people like Billy Fury, Chicken Shack, Stu James and the Mojos, Georgie Fame, David Bowie. I'm not certain if he was David Jones then or whether he was just starting as Bowie. Gene Vincent, Johnny Kidd, Manfred Mann, Marty Wilde, the Applejacks, the Hollies, the Mersey Beats, the Moody Blues, Nashville Teens, Pretty Things, Searchers, and The Who in January 66. When you were 3, you just told me.
Yeah, I was 3 in 66, yeah. That's quite an impressive lineup of bands you've backed up over the years.
Yeah, I'm sure I've missed some out as well. I know we played with almost every big band in the 60s other than the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. We did play at Abergavenny Town Hall about a couple of weeks after the Beatles, but we never got to support them. Okay.
Now, you've recently released an album. It took you 50 odd years. It's called Born at the Bosco. Where does this name come from?
Well, when we started playing initially, we used to practice at a church hall. It was called St. John the Bosco Hall, and that hall is still there. The front of the album, where you see a church tower and the lightning strike coming down, that's the church as it is now, and the hall is at the back. So when we released the album, or when we were doing the album and trying to come up with a title, I think I suggested Born in the Bosco, and then Adrian said, no, change it to At the Bosco. So that's where it come from.
Okay, that's great. We played the first track we played on Need Someone, which is one of your own songs. And we're going to play a track now that's called Nighttime is the Right Time. This is a cover you've done?
Yes, it was an old song that Ray Charles used to do. It was actually written by a chap called Roosevelt Sykes. We've taken a few liberties with it, down to the extent I think we only sing one verse, more or less, and it's a lot more rockier than the Ray Charles version, but it's a great song.
Okay, let's hear it. Plug your website while you're here and where we can find out more and get a copy of your album.
Yep, the website is www.thepiecesofmind.com. The album is on all the digital outlets and Amazon. If you go to the shop link on the website, it'll take you to the Amazon links. We've also got other things on there. We've got I wrote a book in 2013 about how we started and how we got to reform, etc. So that's on Amazon as well.
Okay, thanks for joining me tonight. It's been great speaking to you.
Yeah, nice for you to play the songs.
Okay, you're welcome.
And all the best.
Good night.
Good night. Cheers.
Great track that, I love it. The Pieces of Mine, Nighttime is the Right Time. And if you like them, be sure to check out their website. They're also on Facebook. I did put a link on the Rock Monster Show page, so you can go and have a look at their website. Support them, they're really worth it.